My first Warhammer 40K set was the infamous Assault on Blackreach set, and I just rebought it for $100. This set holds a special place in my heart. Um, it was the first 40K set, like I said, that I ever bought. Um, Previously to that, I had bought Warhammer Fantasy Battle set, uh, the battle for I think Skull Pass, and it's dwarves and goblins. But this really grabbed my heart for 40K. I really liked fantasy, and I always have liked it a little more. Um, but there's something special about the orcs in this box that really got me going. The death copters. Um, I've I've started putting together some of this stuff, mostly Space Marines because I'm trying to finish my Space Wolves army. But when I got this box and I was so excited about finishing that, I had realized that this set held a more special place in my heart than just the first set that I got. It kind of held this reverence for me. This set is everything that Warhammer has ever meant to me in a sense, and even more so, everything that Warhammer um, ever was supposed to be. I think. Uh, for me, when I bought this set for the first time, um, I'm sure I paid like $180 or whatever the going rate was in 2007. Um, but the most important thing is I sold all the Space Marines. I only kept the orcs. And I didn't realize that at first when I was looking into purchasing it. Um, for some reason, I didn't remember that. But once I put together the dreadnought that comes inside, I realized I've never put this together before. Um, and and that was kind of a shock for me because I I like missed this set. But I missed this set not because of the Space Marines, but because of these Death Copters with these crazy orcs that are riding around in a one-man helicopter with rockets strapped to the front. Something about that was so innately special to me that I had played the whole setup in my mind. And I've found a joy in it that I have not found in anything from Warhammer since. I think it's really important for me to have fallen upon this set again. The way that I got a hold of it was we decided by happenstance, me and my wife and my daughter, to stop by the game store while we were in the area picking up some other like groceries or something. And we walked into the shop and it was the first thing I saw. And I expected not to be able to afford it and for it to be like 300 or $400 for the set, which would have been reasonable considering the condition is. But and that's not sealed. I think this set is worth $400 completely new in box sealed with no one have ever opening it and peeling the plastic off. But new in box, unsealed with all parts included, and still on sprue is probably $300. Um, and that's how this set is. There isn't a single piece missing from this set. There might be one like right hand weapon for the orcs, but I'm not really worried about that. Um, One bit missing is insanely low considering the box was open and tied together with rubber bands. Like, I can't fathom how you'd sit with this for so long. This set is so special to me that it represents the innocence that I first had when entering into Warhammer, and the hopefulness that I could ever paint a full army. And now that I have painted a full army that is Tyranids, um, it doesn't feel like I painted a full army. I feel that that army uh is lacking in its paint job, and I owe it to that younger self of mine to finish a full army. I still have like 25 guys to paint to a full army. Well, not a full army, to 1500 points. And then I think if I add in all the Space Marines from this, I'll get to a full army. But I play Space Wolves, and I can't get over the fact that I would feel an injustice to paint these Ultramarines as Space Wolves when they're part of this set. This set that I held so dearly to when I was a kid. And so I've decided, in that remembrance of innocence, that I should paint them as Space Marines. Maybe not 100% box art, but close to that. I think the scheme I'm going to go with is still Ultramarines blue, but I'm going to try to add some color into the shadows, like a Doombull brown mixed in with the blue to get kind of like a violet brown shadow color into the Ultramarines blue, and then highlight up to, a brighter blue and maybe even some tealish blue. And we'll see how that goes. But I am very excited to move through this set with this childlike curiosity that is awakened in me. You should 100% go find the set that you wanted so bad when you were a kid, and when you finally got it, ignited the bug in you to go and do more Warhammer. And I think the reason is because nowadays, with all of the price hikes and gouging that it feels like you get from Games Workshop, that negative idea that seeps into your head when really the prices of everything are going up. It's just that Games Workshop is maintaining their high price point, because it was a high price point even before. Um, it's easy to feel that we're being ripped off all the time. And the prices are a little high. That's fair. But they always have been. So getting a hold of a set from your childhood, the thing that first inspired you, can be very powerful for you to feel good about the hobby that you should feel good about. This is your hobby. You deserve to enjoy it, and you deserve to own it. Games Workshop doesn't control how you enjoy their hobby. So buy things secondhand, find them for cheap, and reignite the passion that you found when you first got the game. Anyway, thanks for watching. Have a good one.